conference affair lined up for you today as the Brooklyn Nets come in for this one. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said. Now, here's Jokic, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Durant. It's Durant on the wing. Launches it. Hands it from downtown.
Wow, lights out from distance. Durant with a quick, high release, just a pure shooter.
Down low. Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
You love the leadership of Kyrie Irving from the lead guard position. Yes, he's looking to score, but he's adept at finding the open teammate.
Now, here's Porter. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. Jokic with the bucket.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
The wide open look for Durant. From outside, off the mark.
And for Jokic, a slow start to last season, came in heavy, lost over 20 pounds as he played his way into shape. And boy, did he come on strong down the stretch.
And finished off by Rivers.
There is a sneaky athleticism when you're talking Austin Rivers. He goes to the cup with authority.
Porter with the steal. Here's Gordon. Finished off the break.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Now, here is Harden. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
And check out Jokic using not just his length, but also the timing. The offensive player better think twice next time.
Here's Durant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Durant's got 7 points. Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is never going to be the most explosive athlete, but some have questioned his conditioning, even his motor. What do you see?
I mean, the crazy thing is, even with those questions, he regularly puts up box scores we haven't seen in half a century. But to win it all, you've got to leave no stone unturned. And I think for a young player, he's got to make more of a commitment to his body. And I think we will see that in time.
Now here's Gordon. After the miss from KD. To the inside. Millsap. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Right side, Irving. Kicks it out to Harden. Irving looking for an opening. Just 5 to shoot. Another shot. And he hits the jump shot.
Well, the ability to score at all 3 levels makes Kyrie Irving a near impossible check. Good luck, fellas.
Howard with it. Guarded now by Durant. Pass to Howard. To the paint. Here's Millsap. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
And Durant puts up a deep 3. The shot, no good. And Denver the other way now. Morris right side. Pass to Green. Millsap left side. And Jordan sends it back.
Boy, the wingspan of DeAndre Jordan. This guy sends it back with a message.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. The Nets shooting their first free throw of the contest.
I think Kevin Durant prides himself on doing everything at an elite level. And really, think about how he's improved his defense in the prime of his career.
Stolen by Durant. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Brooklyn. He caused a lot of headaches with his defense that quarter. Look at the Nets' performance here, guys. What jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
It's stolen by Brown. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, "I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it." Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. The Nuggets trail by 7. Griffin with the steal. Here's Green. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Green's got 5 points now in the quarter.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Free throw, good. Jokic. Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player, already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big man. Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all.
Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Inside, here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
I mean, shades of Vlade Divac there. Jokic is one of the best passing bigs playing in the game today.
From deep, Johnson. That one doesn't drop. The Nuggets trail by 7. Pass to Jokic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A nightly double-double threat. Jokic is also an exceptional playmaker for a guy that size.
And Jokic drops them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
To the middle. Here's Claxton. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. And the Nets lead by 7.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
That's tipped. Pass to Claxton. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Harris's shot is off. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. 7-point differential. .136 left to play in the first half. Here's Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, I'll tell you this. He is a relentless scorer at this point, Aaron Gordon. He is not afraid of taking contact.
The Nuggets have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go, and I can't say I blame him.
Picked his pocket. And now here's Rivers, the fast break opportunity. Campazzo. Jokic trying to free himself up. And he's on the money with his first shot today. And with the dunk contest and Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
Brown outside. On the clock. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Inside. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got the lead up to 1 now for the Nuggets.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And the basket by Johnson.
Boy, Tyler Johnson just crafty enough on the move to create the contact and finish strong.
And here's Jokic. 7 points in the game. Misses from close range.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nets out in front, up by 1. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. To the paint. Here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
He just jumps so fast. I mean, give Porter a chance to dunk, and he doesn't think twice about it.
Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Harden right side. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And one of the most creative scorers the league has to offer. Harden specializes in sinking those tough shots.
For Brooklyn, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And stolen by Jordan. And now the fast break, Irving with the ball. The quick look, no good that time. Nuggets trail. Here's Jokic. Gordon trying to break loose. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
they're truly great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Since the Nets acquired Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, the franchise has gone from being an up-and-comer to a potential powerhouse in the East. That's necessitated changes on the bench and on the court. The Nets have added some new veterans. The time is now for Brooklyn to stand up and make its move in the East. Kevin, back to you.
Well, we'll see how they do. David, thank you.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Harden surveying the D. Jordan inside. And the wide open shot from Griffin. And the wing jumper offline. Outside Porter. Down low. Here's Jokic. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan.
And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think it's...
And here are the Nuggets now. Howard drives in. It's stolen by Green. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Outside, KD. To the inside. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency. Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Here's hammering it in.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Morris inside. No points in the game yet for him. Harden with the defensive effort.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Well, drop the hammer, KD. How confident is this guy at the cup? Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Pass to Claxton. The kick out to Irving. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Every timeout a chance.
Pass to Harris. From deep. Millsap grabs the miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. The three from KD sinks the triple. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul goes against Brooklyn.
Underrated coming into the league and underestimated. Millsap doesn't have any doubters anymore.
Just 4 seconds left here in the third quarter.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. 3 tenths quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On defense, the Nuggets trailing by 5. It's good. Durant's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Nets.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And that one's good. Millsap.
You know, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
Claxton. And he jams it with authority.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Nets leading by 7. Up the floor. Here's Irving. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant.
Listen, this guy is far from just a scorer. Kevin Durant loves to share the basketball.
And Jokic gets it to go.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
And what a half for this offense.
Making substitutions here. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, when Mike Malone talked to his team during that last timeout, he was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Pass to Jokic. 5 to shoot. Chalk up 2 there.
Plays a rugged game down low. Jokic's toughness adds character to the identity of this team.
Harden outside. Here's Griffin. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
And it's Harden with the ball for Brooklyn. Outside Irving. From deep, Green. And again, Brooklyn with the triple. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. You know, at the center and the swing position, those are 2 guys that still are very reliable.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Rivers gets a wide open look. No good with the triple.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Jokic.
Boy, that's Kyrie right there. He draws so much defensive attention. Guys want to be physical with him, but this guy able to take contact so well for his size.
The Nuggets trail by 11. The drive by Jokic. Denver passing it around. Pass to Porter. Back to Jokic. The kick out to Porter. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Porter's got 9 points now in just the second half. And here is Green. From deep. They get it back. And finished off by KD.
Well, how about the persistence of KD? He knows he has the size and the reach to keep those possessions alive.
Out to Morris. Jokic inside. Knocked loose. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Just 2 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
And it's a challenge trying to guard Jokic from there. Adept at making you foul him on the way up.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
To the left side wing. Back to McGee. Jokic trying to free himself up. And it's McGee with the jam.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Pass to Jokic. Morris outside. Off target.
And Green's defense, very important to this team's success. The way he gets up in the face of whoever he's guarding, it becomes infectious to the rest of his guys.
And so it's Brooklyn with the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what